Hi, and welcome to episode 80 of Tennis Volley Talk with Brian Nielsen. Hey, how's it going today? Today what I'm going to be doing, talking a little bit about the men's and women's singles in Montreal for the men's, and then the women's in Toronto in Canada that they just had last week. So with that in mind, then it was pretty good. They had a lot of rain delays in Montreal, so they were having a hard time uh, actually getting matches complete with it at Montreal because it was raining so much, and a lot of people had to play a lot of more matches, like two matches in a row during the same day and stuff, so they could get caught up, so they could have a final on Monday. Actually, it was a Monday final before they went on and go to Cincinnati with the road to the U.S. Open. But anyway, in the men's singles, it was Alexei Poprov over Andrei Rublev, and it was 6-4, 6-2. And he had beat three top 5 players or top 10 players on his way to the win. And but it was a very hard fought match. Both sets were really close, fought tooth and nail, but Rublev ended up losing in the long run. But in Montreal, it was Jessica Pegula. She won over the USA Amanda Anisimova, and she won 6-3, 2-6, 6-1 over Anna. So with that, it was the fact that Amanda Anisimova, she had been out for a while with some injuries and trying to get some mental help. She was burnt out a little bit, but she's come back, and she's only been in a few tournaments, but she's been playing very well, has stroke to stroke. She actually beat Aryna Sabalenka in her way to go to the finals. So she can match Sabalenka with power. So, going into the U.S. Open, she might be a tough one that some of them don't want to face because they know she can hit the ball. But anyway, that was a very good match in there. But Jessica Pegula was the defending champion, and she ended up taking care of business and repeating as champion in Toronto. So that was good for her to ended up playing very well, even though it went 3 sets. But she kind of stepped up her game, and she ended up winning the title again for defending champion. As far as Cincinnati, though, Coco Gauff was the defending champion, but she got beat yesterday in 3 sets and by Putin-Seva. And that was Gauff has not. She's been playing okay, but she's just not up to what she had last year. So it may catch a gear. Maybe she needs to vamp something, but she just doesn't seem to be playing quite right, or she may be having some kind of pressure, maybe trying to get points, but she doesn't need to defend points. So try to get as many points as you can leading up into the U.S. Open. So, with that, it should be okay. She'll probably bounce back, but, you never know. And along with that, does anybody, and I just wanted to let you know, please subscribe, comment, and like my YouTube tennis podcast. And for you podcasters, you're going to hear about the racket of the day coming up. And then if you want to take a look at that, go look at my tennis YouTube channel, Tennis Volley Talk, and you can be able to see the racket that I'll be talking about. And with that, also, did any of you ever figure out and or leave in the comments, and I'll give a shout out to you then with the right guess on who the doubles brother is. And put it this way, it's another combination. He's not that as well known, but he is with his brother and playing doubles at times. And he is a right-hander and his brother's a left-hander. So, if that narrows it down a little bit more, let me know, because I'll give a shout out to whoever gets the right answer. On a couple of weeks ago, I described who is the tennis player. So I do hope that you guess, or somebody will guess. Now, next week, I'm going to be doing something, and that'll be leading up into me going into New York. And I'm going to be going to Fan Appreciation Week in New York at Flushing Meadow. So that'll be a very exciting something to do, too. So that'll be fun. And then I'll, talk about that whenever I get back, and let you know about that little bit of vacation. I'm going to be gone 5 days, but after I come back, also, they have a U.S. Open viewing party that is here, and I'll probably go to that, and that'll be fresh right in, and I can talk to people about what I saw when I came here, came to the U.S. Open Fan Appreciation Week. So it's free admission, actually, on Fan Appreciation Week. And then if you do want to pay for any kind of a tennis event or fan experience or whatever it might be, then you can pay for it there. But that'll be nice to be able to see some of the top pros practice, and maybe be able to get a Tennis Volley Talk card to them, something, maybe an autograph or two. I don't want to geek out too much, but, like to get an autograph or two. So that'll be kind of fun to do too with that. And also with that, I will be going, and I did an over-the-phone interview not too long ago with B. Hunt, which is a historian for the West Side Tennis Club in Forest Hills. And then I get to go see the club and tour the grounds and have some lunch, and then get to see a Ultimate Tennis Showdown tennis event. So my hunch might be is that some of those pros that are going to be in that tennis event, Ultimate Tennis Showdown, will be in the clubhouse, and I might have a chance to talk to them and kind of ask them a few questions, and maybe mention that on the podcast coming back when I come back from New York. So that'll be a fun thing to be able to do. But just remember, you YouTubers, if you want to, like, subscribe, comment on my YouTube channel, and you podcasters out there, do the same. And if you want to take a look at the racket of the day, you can look at it on my YouTube channel, Tennis Volley Talk. But like, subscribe, and comment on your podcast venues. So with that too, and it'll be really good, that way, to be able to have that experience, and be able to go to New York, taking the subway. Probably during the day, it'd be a little bit more safe, I would think. I might try to go into Manhattan for a little bit, and maybe try to go to Union Station, because on the 4th floor of Union Station, they do have a Vanderbilt tennis club that is now a tennis club on the 4th floor of Union Station, which is really kind of cool too. So I don't know. I kind of will have to play it by ear and see what's happening, and, take it from there. But it should be a good adventure. And first time for me. I used to live in New York with my parents, but I was so young I don't remember it. So it will be really basically my first time there. and we'll have to see, what it's all about. I'll take some pictures and of some things and see what happens. So with that, I just want to now, here is with the racket of the day. It is actually called an NJ Magnan Company corporation, actually, and it's out of Hillsborough, Massachusetts. It's probably founded right in around about 1890s, right in that late 1890s, in 1900 or so, and it's called the Apollo racket of that. So, and I would say then this racket here is probably anywhere in and around the probably 1900s to probably 1930, no later than 1940, that they were making this racket here. And with that, very good wood. It's probably, like I said, maple oak or a harder wood, but it's still very well made racket with the with the concave, not the convex, which is the upwards, and this is the concave. So with this racket, so yeah, you podcasters, if you want to take a look at it, you can certainly go to my YouTube channel, take a look at the racket that I'm showing here. Still a very nice racket all the way around, still very well made, very sturdy racket still. You could probably still get a string job in there. You couldn't get too of a tight of a string job, but you could probably get one in there somehow or another. And, if you do that, like, subscribe, and comment on my, on what you like, or if you like me doing the racket of the day, because I like doing it, showing it, kind of give you a little bit of history of the company of that their rackets are made with or from, and everything like that. But it's still very nice racket all the way around to be able to use, or but never would use it in a way. But like I said, you podcasters, if you want to take a look at that, take a look at it on my YouTube channel, Tennis Volley Talk. Like, subscribe, and comment. And then for you YouTubers, like, subscribe, and comment on what you like. If you like what I do, I like trying to bring it to you and talk some tennis, and hopefully I might, be able to get some cards that are to be able to pass out when I'm there at Flushing Meadow, and talking to some, or handing it out to some of the pros that are there. Who knows? Might get lucky and might have somebody give me a call, and then I could do a over the phone interview with them, and see, and maybe grow the channel a little bit more than what I have. So, everybody, just thank you again for letting me talk to you again today. Come in and let you know about what I'm doing, and some of the tournaments that are still going around and leading up into the U.S. Open with Cincinnati. And then I'll let you know a little bit of the results from Cincinnati, and before I leave to go to New York. And then when I come back, then it'll be an episode and let you know how New York went and all of that. So with that, I do thank you, and everybody get out, play this week. Nice weather if you have it. And thank you very much, and have a good week.